the going live thing is taking a lot of time, so we could be live right now. Hi, I'm Maggie. I am the. Are we live? What have you said something? Okay, we're probably live. Hi, I'm Maggie. I'm the marketing and sales director for Greater Than Games. We're very professional. We do this for a living. And below me is Chris.
Hi, everybody. I'm the game dev for Greater Than Games.
Below Chris is Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex, an account manager at Greater Than Games. I definitely do not stream for a living, but if you want to make that true, let us know.
Yeah, the more you watch our stuff, the more that could be true for you. Okay, so we're here playing Sentinels of Freedom. So I would normally give a description of what's going on here, but there's somebody, well, usually there's always somebody more fit to give a description, but this is actually like super, super true because Chris did a lot of the writing for this. So Chris, what are we about to play?
Yeah, so this is set in the RPG universe and sort of bridges the timeline between Oblivion and the starting of the RPG. This is the story of the Sentinels of Freedom deciding that they're a thing. They've got work to do. They're trying to be teachers. They're trying to take a step back, but there's still things going on that need their help. So they are continuing to be a team, but they're actively looking for new members, and that's where you come in. You get to make your own hero and be an integral part of the team and help save the city.
Spoilers, we're going to make a hero today.
It's true. Also, spoilers,
right,
you saved the city, I guess?
No,
yeah, spoilers, no.
Definitely will not save the city.
Here's the thing.
I mean, maybe you would save the city, but when I'm playing, this city is doomed.
This city is toast. To be fair, I'm the one that's always blighting the island, so like, who knows if I care about this city? We'll see. Alex is actually driving, so we only get to minimally influence him. He actually doesn't have to take our suggestions seriously. We hope that he will, but you never know. So let's get it going. We're going to start at the very beginning.
Yeah, so I have played just the intro of this game before, so I just played just enough to know how to play. So I really, like when I say we're going to, the city is doomed, it's because I don't know what I'm doing. What difficulty should we play on? I have easy, standard, hard, or insane.
I think it would go with easy or standard.
Let's go with standard. I want it to be challenging, but I also don't want to die right away or be too easy.
That does make sense.
Yeah,
we have died like immediately in games before, so
that's true. Let's have a standard experience.
Let's not dwell on whose fault that was or who suggested it.
Definitely my fault.
I was gonna say, are you trying to make a comment about me? Because it was not me.
No, it was definitely me last time.
Oh, okay, good. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just sending out a quick tweet. Really important stuff is to let everybody know that we're live. All right.
I think the Wraith is live. In Megalopolis, a diamond of a city.
It's lovely. Did you write that line?
No, so Christopher did the writing for pretty much the entire intro, and then once you get to the hero creation part, that's where I stepped in and started doing pretty much the entire chapter, and then he came in and did his editing pass and made everything sound right.
So you're saying if I make fun of the dialogue, I'm making fun of my boss, and so I shouldn't do that.
No,
exactly.
So you definitely should.
Yes. Once you get to hero creation, you can make fun of the dialogue all you want because that's my fault.
Okay. So the pressure and heat of progress and so many villainous attacks have made this city into something beautiful, rare, and strong, like a steak. With everything the city has been through, it's come out to the other side stronger each time, and now it's home to more heroes than ever. We are the heroes who stand against the evil and destruction, who defend the innocent, and who protect the world from those who would cause it harm. So, it's pretty ridiculous to me that there are still villains that think they can lurk in the shadows in this city and get away with it.
Okay.
Oh, those villains. They never learn.
So what are the options now? Is it just like run around, do stuff? I should say this. I have like very, very limited knowledge about what's happening here.
Perfect.
So yeah, what's happening here is that You're going to be learning how to control a single hero before you jump in with a team of them. A
Okay.
little bit about the attack types, damage types, and just how things work.
So it looks like Bunker is probably using some kind of magical comm system, aka a cell phone, to talk to me.
Yes.
You'd think that
There's a lot of communication over comms.
Yeah. I said, you'd think that our patrols would eventually stop finding criminals who think they can get the drop on us, right? And yet they just keep coming.
So this is the point in time when Bunker and Wraith are dating, and so I would throw in some flirty dialogue occasionally.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But not
Bunker's
here
a
because
robot.
he's not a
Maggie.
robot.
Maggie.
He's a guy in a mech suit.
No, Maggie. You hurt me when you say things like that. Even if you're jesting, that hurts.
I mean, it was kind of the plan, but it's okay.
No, he's
You know, someone's going to play this for the first time and be like, "She's dating that robot." That's definitely gonna happen.
No, he's obviously a Gundam pilot, except for we don't have the rights to Gundam, so it's a not Gundam pilot.
Oh no,
That's the most convoluted way you could possibly say it.
It definitely is, but I also do understand. Like,
yeah,
that was
right.
description. All right, Tachyon's talking.
Yeah. So, how close are you to the First National Bank of Megalopolis? Just a block away. Meet you there on the double, which means Tachyon's already there, because Tachyon's a speedster. Yeah, Freight Train is making a mess of things. We could use your help. Again. Yeesh, on my way. That's such a Christopher line. Yeesh.
Yeesh. Yeah, definitely.
Christopher talks like an old man a lot.
Yes. Yeah, constantly.
And
I
so,
actually forgot for a while, and then we had a meeting, and I was like, "Why do you sound like you're from the 1920s, Grandpa? This is not the Great Depression." Like.
Also, Russ.
Yeah, young lady.
But Russ, you're absolutely right. Like, honestly, that's how I would play it. Like, anything that's non super low level street level stuff. Like, for most RPGs, frankly, like, it's just like one of those annoyances that like is interesting like once or twice to not be able to talk, but then you want to be able to just interact with everyone.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so basic controls. I can turn my camera with my keyboard. I cannot turn my camera with my mouse. Oh, and look, I just moved. And yeah, so it looks click to move.
Can you kapow something?
I can kapow this door.
Do it. Is that the way to the bank?
Yes, it's up
convenient.
upper right here. So the screen is slightly bigger. Like, this is the best resolution I could get it for our overlay. So the screen is slightly bigger, so I could adjust it slightly if I need to, but we're going to leave it as is for now. So yeah, so objectives. So I opened the gate to the alley because I kapowed it, and now I'm going to go into the alley. Creak. There's two of us and only one of you, Wraith. You can't take both of us at once.
Oh, that's a critical
She's
mistake.
a
You didn't say the
superhero.
Wraith. You always have to call her the Wraith. That's
Oh,
very
no.
important.
Otherwise, she kicks your butt. I mean,
Otherwise,
she kicks your butt either way, but she does it worse. It's the
No.
disrespect.
Nothing like the misplaced confidence of a couple of criminals who think they have the upper hand and don't know my actual name. Let's get this over with. All
So
right.
this is going to teach you about stances. Now, this is a key component of the game where you have each hero has 3, and you select which 2 you're going to use at the like in between missions.
Mhm.
They tend to be focused on different aspects of the hero. So Wraith has one that's long range combat, and then one that's close range. And the third one, which you're not seeing right now, is that she also has one based on stealth that lets her lurk around, move faster, do stuff like that.
Mhm. So it looks like conveniently I've started out in my my range combat stance, and it looks like I could spend 2 action points. I have 7 action points to change to close combat, but these people are far away. So if I want to use Razor Ordnance, I can see here's this circle shows how far I can reach them. I can't reach them yet, so I need to not do that yet, but move. So this system, this movement, this reminds me of Divinity Original Sin, actually. I'm sure plenty of other games use it too, but like using the action points.
That's the game that just got turned into a board game, right?
There's a board game that has been kickstarted for that one, yeah, or that / and there are 2 games. There's Divinity Original Sin and there's Divinity Original Sin 2, and there's a bunch of older games in that world. But so it looks like I'm not close enough yet, so I will go ahead and get closer. And then I have this knife throw ability that I think is a response, vigilance ability. And
Yes.
that's just always true.
Those are responses, so if they try and move near you, you have a chance of throwing a knife at them.
Nice. So it looks like I could swing close to someone, or I could hit them with Razor Ordnance. I'm going to swing close because I can.
Go for it.
Sounds cool.
So it looks like if I targeted a person, it shows how much health they have and what my range of damage I can do.
It's also the damage type, and if they're weak to that or strong to that.
Mhm.
And that's
So-
what the chart is telling you.
That makes sense. So this person on the left, I could do 39 to 55 damage to, but the person on the right, I could only do 13 to 39 damage to.
Right.
So I'm going to attack the person on the left because that seems like a good idea. I thought.
And that one's down.
And then I have 3 action points left, even though I only had... I got extra action points somehow out of that.
Yes, so oftentimes when you knock people out or do something cool, you'll get extra bonus action points.
Nice. So I could change into close combat here, but that would cost 2 action points, so I might as well throw this Razor Ordnance from close range, I guess.
Go for it.
And it looks like that has a good chance of working, so I'll do that. And hey, it worked.
There you go. When you move, you actually lose some accuracy, so your chance to hit goes down, which is true for everyone except Expatriate, who naturally is more run and gunny than most, so she's the one that can run around guns blazing and still have a very high to hit.
Nice. Is that still true for people like Tachyon, who...
Melee
move
works
really
differently.
fast?
Ranged combat tends to be the one that's most affected by.
Okay. I ran towards the door, but I ran out of things, so I have to choose my stance. I'm going to stay in ranged combat because I'm not currently next to anyone.
Go for it.
That seems reasonable.
I opened a door, and I walked out of an alley because I'm the best.
I think what you mean is because you're a hero.
Oh yes, I'm a hero. Sorry, I
Because
protect
I'm a
the innocent.
hero.
I protect the innocents by walking through alleys.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
That's basically what a hero does, right?
With the Wraith, kind of, yes.
Yeah.
It sounds creepy, but it's true.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like I'm joining Tachyon and Bunker here, but there's some people who are hanging out in between us and save the hostage. Don't let them harm her to assist the girl. I don't know what that to means, but I'm assuming I need to get there and assist this person.
Yes.
Who... I think she has white hair.
Maybe she's a little old lady.
Yeah,
Or maybe she just likes to dye her hair white.
Well, she
Yeah, it could be a fashion choice.
yeah. Looks like I have 2 circles here, so I can technically hit this person with my Razor Ordnance.
Yeah, the smaller one is sort of the optimum range.
Got it. Well, let me see what happens there. Hey, that worked. And then I'm going to run forward so I can actually reach something. Let's see if 1 AP is enough to do that. Yeah, I think I can grapple swing one of these people. Why not?
Usually aiming, trying to hit people from behind or to the sides is better. It has a lower chance of triggering their reactions, and you often have a higher to hit.
Well, in
Because,
that case,
they don't see you coming.
let's run further forward. And maybe I can, hit this guy with... Oh, nope, I'm bad at hitting that guy. 9
Yeah,
damage.
he's a thug, so he's generally like a little bit stronger.
Hmm. Well, it looks like he's not worth my time, so I'm going to take out one of these other guys instead. Boom! Heroic. I got an AP, but I don't have anything to use that AP on, so I'm just going
You
to
can
end my
run
turn.
closer or move away. Can you aid the person with it? Sometimes you can touch the person and rescue them.
Yeah, it
if
looks
you
like
have enough AP to do that.
Yeah, I can get there, but I can't. Yeah, I'll run there. Sure, why not? Close combat. I'm next to people now. He missed me. There was an opening. I did some damage.
So what it means by mobile,
Uh-huh.
when that happens, it means their defense has been boosted because they're on the move. It's similar to when you're moving, your to hit goes down, but you become harder to hit. Same with them.
Mhm.
Which is why Tachyon is so nasty, because since she's so fast and moves around so much, she's almost always really hard for the enemies to hit.
Mhm.
And because she's a melee character, she doesn't suffer any penalties from that.
Nice. Well, as Tachyon, I'm going to run over here and save this innocent because that seems like a good thing to do. And then I still have 3 AP. Let's see. Sonic Strike only costs 2. So I can maybe spend 1 to actually run behind this guy. And then I can Sonic Strike him.
And there you go.
Good job.
And then the civilian runs away. Then Bunker has a turn. Can't reach anything, so... Oh, Bunker is slow, isn't he? That makes sense.
Oh, yes. Bunker is slow, but he has one of the best vigilance actions in the game when he's in turret mode.
Mhm.
One of the best things to do sometimes is just plonk Bunker down at a choke point, and anytime someone will run past him, he'll just annihilate them. He also gains bonus defenses when he's in turret mode, so he becomes just this, bunker that is hateful to enemies.
That makes sense. All right,
Checks out.
now we get to go to the bank.
I like that
Victory.
you can heroically hit somebody with a flamethrower.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Bunker just did.
It's very heroic. That's my like hero thing, is to hit people with flamethrowers in real life.
In real life.
Obviously, I've played multiple heroes who have done different things, but in real life.
So, Maggie, the question is, when you're a hero who hits people with flamethrowers, are you kind of the hero who hits people with flamethrowers as in you burn them? Or are you the kind of hero who picks up a flamethrower and chucks it at someone and like smacks them in the face with it?
So what I'd love to say is that I'm the first type. What is definitely true about who I am as a person is more like the second type, where I would take a very good weapon and then somehow throw it at somebody instead of actually use it as a weapon.
I mean, as long as you're doing like the Haka smash type thing, it totally works.
Yeah, Maggie Smash.
Yeah. Oh no, there are bangs at the First National Bank of Megalopolis. Lots of bangs. There are 5 bangs, in fact.
Seems bad. It's
does.
not where you want to hear bangs.
No, but we've got a freight train, so it's okay. And he has a missile launcher.
For some reason, Freight Train reminded me of Matt, especially with the choo-choo. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
So, don't tell Matt I said that. Nobody show him this live stream.
Yeah, so that's actually a giant cannon that he powers by, like, there are pistons on his legs that charge it.
Is that new?
Sounds
That's new,
unpleasant.
right? Like that's not. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
from the
that's
cartoon.
new, and he has it in the RPG as well.
Okay.
Basically, he's sort of seen how effective a giant suit of armor is for people, including his nemesis Bunker, and so he's piece by piece getting himself a powered suit.
Nice. That's cool. I mean, bad.
It's
He's a
bad,
villain.
but it's
That's not cool.
It's definitely
it is cool.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to admit that sometimes bad guys have cool stuff.
Oh,
Like,
yes, definitely.
Yeah.
We just shouldn't want to be a bad guy, probably.
Definitely. Do we go after him? No. Ermine's inside with a hostage situation. Okay, so there are...
People come first, yeah. That makes sense.
All right, so there are hostages inside the bank?
Yes.
And it looks like this is giving me a bunch of information about what I'm good at with a bunch of letters. And because I have Braithwaite who can answer any of my questions, I can just ignore this, right?
Yeah, I would.
Go for it.
No, that was the whole point, right? That's why Braithwaite's here. I'm just kidding.
Right,
It's because we
right,
also
yeah.
really enjoy you, but
Right, who needs a tutorial when you have Braithwaite? Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. So it's called in the text. It's called the First National Bank, but on the bank itself, it's called Sentinels Bank.
Mm-hmm. And you'll notice there are a bunch of civilians around here that you can save. It's just a bonus to give you a little bit of a incentive to go and help people out.
No,
Well-
I say ignore them.
Well, Bunker
One of the-
Bunker doesn't care about them, right? So
This is a great position for Bunker to be in because he's surrounded by enemies and you can plonk him down and just let him go to town.
it seems like I need to maybe get him like range wise though, right? Like he's a little bit
Yeah,
far
absolutely.
away from
Like
them.
get him a little bit closer. Speed is always going to be an issue with Bunker. It's all about positioning and getting yourself in the right place.
But if I go like
and
center of everything,
so
Seems risky.
that's risky. You're going to run the risk of people running around you and getting out of your easy vigilance action. But
Mhm.
Bunker is one of those people who your vigilance
go.
action is great, so
Mhm.
it's still not a bad thing.
I might go if he goes in between the two cop cars. Too late. It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
grenade
right.
launcher.
Grenade launcher.
Yeah, blow him up
Do it.
heroically.
it doesn't fully kill. I'm checking all the damage numbers here. So like these three all have 30 hit points, and it's going to do only like 18 damage to them. So I'm like, can I hit other people more effectively? Apparently, there's a spot. There we go. That's pretty effective on those two. It's not quite as effective there. Hit the civilians. Yeah, I'll hit those two here.
It's just casualties. Sometimes civilians got to get a little bumped, a little bruised. It's okay.
And let's see, left alt to change my facing. I want to face these people, and then
Yep.
go into turret mode. See what happens.
Oh,
And what happens is you're going to get hit quite a bit by the people with baseball bats, but you're in a tank.
That's okay.
Yeah, they'll do a little bit of damage, but you'll be fine.
So
yeah.
I'm-
Baseball bat versus tank seems. Not
yeah,
equal.
I think I win that. Yeah. So I'm trying to get. What I'm thinking is if I use this grappling hook thing here, as well, that worked really well. That I can get towards the civilian on this side of the map, this left-hand side of the map.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do like that, and then hopefully next turn I can get to them.
So one of the things that is operating under the hood here is that each hero generates threat when they do stuff. So Bunker right now is pulling all the aggro because he's
Mhm.
just annihilating everything. Wraith has an inbuilt threat reduction where every round she loses a little bit so that you can, in some cases, walk right up to people and they will not engage you because there's someone else that's more pressing,
That makes sense.
which is nice.
There. So Tachyon has. Oh, here's a question. If I end my action, like my turn now, do I save my AP and get them for next turn?
I believe so, but that's one of those things where I haven't played this in a while, so I don't remember 100%. I think you do.
That's fair, yeah. Well, why don't I
You
just
find out.
We'll save 1 AP and we'll find out. And next turn I'll push the limits because why not? These civilians that are now just running away through the group of enemies, that's completely fine, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
just
why
like, you're there and you're just like, I'm trying to help you, and they're like, everyone's shooting at each other. I don't know what
I
to
mean,
do.
I'm pretty sure Bunker just shot the civilian, like shot this bad guy through the civilian. Everything's fine though.
Well, good casualties. They happen.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Very precise targeting software.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's a robot, so you'd think.
God damn it, Maggie.
I'm never gonna stop now that I know
You're
about
never going to do that.
Mm.
Flamethrower!
The only time I'll stop is when Christopher
Flamethrower?
notices
Okay.
it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can flamethrower both of these guys.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, I missed one. But then I can do it again.
Worth it.
And I missed the other one. Oh, there's a bunch more baddies just showed up.
Yes, and now you're going to be dealing with bombardments from Freight Train.
Look at that.
Ah, nice. I mean, bad, not nice.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's terrible. Oh no.
Yeah, maybe they were all just bored and they needed us to come hang out at the bank.
That's what I used to do when I was bored. Just go hang out at the bank.
Yeah, very normal.
Definitely
So-
nobody thinks that's weird. No
Yep.
one gets upset if you just hang out at a bank.
So I'm not sure what just triggered it, but I just went back up to... I'm Bunker again, and I'm back up to full AP. I'm not sure if, like...
Yeah, so the specific
combat,
reason is so that it gives you a chance to get the hell out of the area, so that you're not immediately then hit by one of the bombardments.
Oh, you're saying that maybe I shouldn't be in
It's a distinct
turret
possibility.
mode anymore? Well,
No
I can't...
spoilers, but
I can't hit all those people with my Gatling gun right now anyway, because they're all super far away.
all those civilians. And whenever you say people, I'm just like, yep, all those civilians, even though I know it's the bad guys.
Yeah, they're civilians too, it's fine.
You could definitely move to that little choke point between the cars and then put yourself
Yeah.
down in turret mode again.
Yeah, that sounds... Let's see if I can do that with 2 AP. Then I still have enough for a grenade launcher,
Perfect.
and then go into turret mode. Oh, that guy attacked Wraith. How rude. But yeah, Bunker just took out like that entire group of people.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is why turret mode is just so much fun to use.
Mhm. Yay, civilian, you can make it. I believe in you.
So one civilian didn't die. Good job. Go us. We're a good team.
Hey, two got away. The one got away just fine. The second one just ran into the middle of the action and then got shot by
Got
Bunker and was fine. Because this is a video game.
That's true. This is a video game.
And look, I'm such a good person. I saved the last person and they have a baddie right next to them. So I will murder that baddie. I mean, I will defeat that baddie and totally knock them out so the authorities can...
Yeah, just like in Disney, we don't say murdered. We don't kill anybody. We just incapacitate them.
Oh, I would never. I would never. And that's the only person close to me, so I'm going to stay in range combat. Civilian runs around me and escapes. Yay. All the civilians have escaped. We're the best.
Oh man, just killing it. Absolutely. Not actually killing it, but like killing it.
Yeah. Our only objective left is don't die. It says don't
Oh,
die
wow.
4. So I'm guessing don't die for 4 rounds or something like that.
So far, we've been doing a pretty good job of that. It's like we have at least a combined like 100 years or something of not dying between us.
That's so
too
true.
many.
Yeah.
That's too many years. I made us all a lot older, so
I mean, no,
I'm not
that's
math. It's okay.
you're actually pretty close.
Oh no, I am. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot how old some of us are.
Like we might be a little bit under 100 years, but we're pretty close.
Very fine knows what I'm talking about. I forgot how old you are. It's fine.
I know. I'm aware. So this accelerated assault lets me do basically several attacks in a row, it looks like.
That's cool.
I
Lets
just
you sort
attacked...
of bounce between them. And yes, you punched
yeah.
through the car. You're
I
just
did.
that good.
Yes, I am. I was hoping to actually go next to him so that I could punch someone else, but that's not what happened.
The most impressive thing is the car's not damaged. It's really skilled.
Yeah.
Like,
I am the best. What can I say? Let's see if I go here. And then can I do it again and hit some other people who are less? Yeah. Through a car. And then why not? I'll punch this guy some more because I can. It's not very effective, but
when you do it enough times, it becomes effective.
exactly.
It looks like you're pretty close to that bomb zone. Okay, so you've still got AP to run away.
Right. So I think. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess I don't know if my circle and that bomb circle, those are like pretty close to each other there. Like I would assume it's no overlap, but I don't actually know for sure. So I have AP, so I will step away, and then I will put on my HUD goggles, and end my turn. And I will go back into hypersonic because. Oh yeah, now these people are missing me because I put on the HUD goggles, and that increases things. And oh no, cannons away! Fires are all stoked right on track. That piston assembly he's wearing must be what's charging the cannon on his back. We're going to have to keep moving to avoid this fire. No kidding, your suit could take a hit or two, but I don't have that kind of luxury.
Writing freight trains dialogue is sometimes just... It's simultaneously a challenge and a joy. Because you have to just think of the cheesiest train pun that you can possibly do, and then figure out how to go one step above that.
It sounds perfect for you. It sounds like a perfect job.
It does sound like the sort of thing you would want to do.
It does sound like the sort of thing that you would be very good at. Train puns are not my specialty. I think that's kind of probably surprising for everybody, but not
Wait,
good.
You don't regularly write train puns?
No, I don't even know if I've ever. I don't think I've ever. I know I've been on a train because there's like trains in the UK, but I have not like been on an old school train.
I've been on a train with you.
Oh yeah, that's true. And yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
But it's only been like twice in my entire life, like maybe 3 times.
But yeah, that's fair.
Whereas like Braithwaite in the olden days, I assume that's how you got around a lot. It's just by train.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I used to go routinely with my mom on the Amtrak to visit my grandparents.
I thought so. When I was a teen, I thought the Amtrak was amazing, and I didn't understand why.
In the days of yore, when Maggie was a teen.
But like, I thought it was amazing because everyone was always like, plane tickets cost so much, and I was like, why don't we just take a train? And then there are logistical reasons why people don't enjoy trains. But I was like, people are missing out on this amazing opportunity for cheap travel. Yeah.
I mean, if they were a little bit faster.
They were a little bit faster and they're not in like they're not as well upkept as a plane as far as like having to sit in it for hours on end. And
it depends on the train, but
yeah.
Right. The current train system in America is not up to snuff as far as that goes. That is true.
Yeah.
Not quite. Oh, there goes the bad guy, right? Yeah! It actually hit the bad guy, but they had a lot of health, so they were okay. I think most of the bad guys at this point are, like, there's these ones over by the cars over here that are, like, just hanging out there, and then there's the ones that Bunker is just destroying at the bank, and that's about it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It seems pretty. I really enjoy the line of sight that like it automatically lights up and shows you what your options are.
Mm-hmm.
That is very useful to someone like me who doesn't play video games very often and would be like, well, it looks right or whatever. Knowing for sure that it's right is very useful.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. and I have these 2 extra action points with Tachyon. I'm just going to hold on to them. I'm not sure if I keep them or not, but...
because it didn't get around to your turn.
Yes.
Jesse says, everyone on the LP Litterspace server mostly loves the freight trains and my caboose.
My caboose!
Oh my god.
So, one of the characters in this, the adhesivist, was originally just like, this is just a throwaway villain, but then the voice actor nailed it. Yeah, the glue guy. The voice actor nailed it, and it was suddenly just like, oh, this guy steals the show in everything that he's in.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so, like, when I was writing for him, it was just, how can I make this the most over-the-top possible? I don't know if anybody has ever seen the Harley Quinn animated show or is a fan of DC Comics, but there's a guy called Kite Man who
I know what you're talking about.
is very much like of that level of seriousness and also ridiculousness.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's awesome. That's gotta be really interesting as you're writing this to hear the voice actors and then make decisions on like how you write a character, because you're like, oh, you are this type of a person. Like this will be very interesting. Oh god, I love the adhesivist in this.
You'll be happy to know that Chapter 2, which is currently being done by Underbite, and they are working hard on it, the adhesivist is going to return, and he has a plan. It's definitely a plan.
Sounds dangerous.
The best.
Do we have voice actor credits anywhere? I would imagine
they're probably, like, if we went back to the main screen, I think there's a credits page, and so they should be in that.
If not, we'll work on it, like, because they should be somewhere. I'm sure they're somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
When you said, I don't know if anyone's seen or likes the Harley Quinn thing, I was like, nope, no one ever. So, I mean, like, surely one person has to like DC.
No. DC is a completely failed company. Now, they don't have a single fan. They've never made a single dollar off of any of their work ever.
I enjoy making fun of DC's lack of success compared to Marvel. I am that type of person, and I don't have a problem admitting that. But I do.
That being said, I highly recommend that show. It is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I actually do really like that. It's very good, and I have liked what they have done with Harley Quinn in like Birds of Prey and stuff like that. So there are no VA credits in the game yet. I am sad. Okay.
Oh no.
We will take that feedback and address that, actually.
We'll see what we can find.
Those people definitely deserve to be credited, so yes. I don't think I can get the last person.
Oh no. I was going to say, as more board games as more, strictly board games or more companies like that start making more digital content, I actually keep seeing people looking for voice actors online now, and I wish I could do anything interesting with my voice. Like, if you wanted someone to play me, that would be great, because I can do that voice. That's it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a thing where voice actors, like, it's a lot of work, right? Like, it is a huge amount of work and specialization. Like I do voices. That doesn't make me, like, good enough at voices to be a really good voice actor. Like, these people have, like, really put their time and hearts into it.
Yeah. Fun fact, if anyone didn't know this, Adam, for a while, lived out in California as a voice actor, right? Wasn't he doing voice acting and, like, video stuff?
I know he's...
Don't know about the voice acting.
Yeah, I don't know about that voice acting. Yeah.
I'm, like, pretty sure that he told me that, and I was like, I was surprised just because he doesn't do... I don't know any voice actors, but I just kind of assumed that he would do voices. Could he do voice? You know what I mean? And he doesn't do that.
I mean, if you've heard him on the letters page, he definitely does a lot of voices that are all hysterical.
Yeah. But, like, I think that's why his sister Faye, she has her own Twitch stream, and she does, like, a lot of RPG stuff, and she does a lot of voices, and I think that is actually what got her started, which is pretty cool.
Cool. Oh no, it's the end of the line for you, heroes. And then an unknown black hand punches Freight Train.
Dun dun.
My caboose! Sorry.
So,
My
punches him
caboose!
right in the butt. Just punches him right in the butt.
In the
is
face.
What we're saying.
In the face. In the face.
So
I don't know.
His.
Well, so
He's got it.
punch him in the face. He fell on his back. He has his giant cannon on his back. Right, like the things that does to your spine. Like his caboose really hurt after.
I get it. I was like, wait, so they punched him in the butt, or the reverse is that he has a butt face.
I mean, that might also be like his face is very nondescriptly shaped thanks to that mask. But no, random unknown hero comes to help save the day. And we win. Yay.
Victory.
You know, I said I was supposed to play this. I think we made this too easy. I was supposed to, lose.
Oh, you said you would play suboptimally. That doesn't necessarily mean you lose so much as
okay.
Make poor choices on occasion.
I hope I make poor choices. I don't actually know. I don't
really
know
think
enough.
That you did. You're not the type of person that.
But I don't like the game. I don't know the game well enough to know if I made poor choices is a problem. So I could have.
That's true.
I mean, I wouldn't say you made any bad choices. You did perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're very good at evaluating a situation, is what I mean to say.
Yeah, that's sad. I'll try to do worse next time.
Thank you. I would appreciate that. What should our hero look like?
Let's see. So we have. It looks like I have 3 themes options: power melee, mobile melee, or combos.
What's combos?
Combos: minions, gadgets, companion, shooter, interceptor, blaster, tank, supportive, and leadership.
I mean, I always want to be melee or tank or something like that, but this is a group hero.
Oh, that's interesting. These may be different. Braithwaite, you may have to walk me through this. I'm trying to, I'm seeing this highlighting, when I look at each of these, the top part's all the same, but then it's power melee, it's first, second, and third things. So yeah, what am I picking here actually?
So if you do power melee, then you're going to be picking that as your first stance, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the themes are the minions, gadgets, companions, shooter, etc. All those are stances you can pick. Currently, the generic hero that you are now is power melee, mobile melee combo. Those are your 3 stances. So if you just did nothing but hit save and continue, that's what you'd get. So this is where you get to choose whatever you want.
I see. You're swapping out those stances. I'm swapping out power melee for leadership or something like that.
So Greg Reynolds says make a hero based around vigilant actions. And then Jesse's walking us through what's happening. Russ is not a fan of DC in general, but they're going to check out the Harley series because of our recommendation. So,
nice.
Good job. You have a convert, maybe, potentially.
Season 1 is excellent. Season 2 is somehow better.
Where is it at again? I've been watching clips online, but
so it's on the DC streaming service.
We don't. I should say we don't. This is not a promo. I'm actually curious.
But they've put season 1 on Amazon, so I suspect that season 2 will be going up there soon. And there's something going on with HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, cool, awesome. Amazon is all I need.
Yeah, that makes sense about this part being frustrating, where it's for streaming, if you're trying to keep the game moving along, and you're now here's a bunch of stuff I need to read and figure out, because it looks pretty granular.
Yeah, that's what Zach is saying. He said, Zach, who is Samwise, said he found the game. Yeah, this is a little frustrating just because he wants to take more time and explain it more, but he also doesn't want to be boring to the audience. Luckily, you have me and Braithwaite to vamp for you. So.
Yeah,
we could just entertain the masses.
Well, that's true. I like the idea of being able to move around quickly. Like, that was fun. Like, getting from spot to spot, like, that was nice with Tachyon.
Yeah. Russ says, I was pretty disappointed I can't create Hatch teleporter with this, but not exactly surprised.
Oh, yeah, teleporting would be.
But you never know. I always like to make impossible asks just to see if maybe they're possible. My favorite part about any game that I ever play, which is very few, as I've mentioned before, I don't play video games very often, is making characters. That's the best part.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely like just especially we can do like the face customization, and if games get like really detailed in that, you can spend like hours just like getting the perfect face.
Yeah, my original plan was also to create Neurosonic. Okay, so it must be a similar type of character.
That's one that uses sound.
Oh, that's cool.
So both Hatch and Neurosonic are in a campaign that I'm running for Russ and Zach and a couple others.
Nice.
An RPG campaign?
Yes.
Tell us more. I mean, I sound sarcastic. I mean it though.
So they have dived deep into figuring out what's going on in the city. There have been a number of odd incidents cropping up of people having amnesia or losing memories or various other things, which has seen them fight Dr. Frankenstein and
like Dr. Frankenstein, not Frankenstein's monster, very specifically Dr. Frankenstein?
Yes, Dr. Frankenstein, who was turning himself into a monster.
Okay.
And had rigged a doomsday device to drain the city and all things of living essence to power his new body.
So just like normal everyday stuff.
Yeah. But really, there's a villain operating behind the scenes that has been draining people's intelligence and switching things around that they have just found, and who swapped their brains. So the next session is going to be them swapping around character sheets and
that's fun.
Running each other.
That actually sounds super fun. I would do some dumb stuff with other people's characters.
Yeah, their team is... It's so hard to damage them because they all have abilities that support each other. So like, it's generally like I will hit one of them and they will compete with each other over who will get to dive in front and take the hit.
Ooh. I want to be the hero. No, I want to be the hero. No, I'm the best friend. That's pretty funny.
But I'm having fun thinking up things to do, and I think they're having fun playing.
Yeah, and the actual full Sentinel Comics RPG core rulebook will be out very soon. We are putting final touches on it. If you're a Kickstarter backer, you already know that. But it is coming. It should be out. I believe we've just been saying Q4 of this year just to avoid specifics, but it will be here soon.
My favorite thing that I have ever written is in that book.
That should really excite a lot of people here.
Hey, quiet you.
I'm sorry. I'm
deep roots. It's Deep Roots bio. It is epic in the most ridiculous possible way, with the shtick that he's like the bass player for Hellfire, and no one ever like asks him about it.
This is the one that you've talked to me about. You talked to me about when you were writing it. I remember this. Yeah. I get it. I get to hear about everything before anyone else gets to hear about it because Braithwaite tells me everything. So
because you're special.
No, that's pretty exciting. I have not been lucky enough to do any writing on this, which is probably for the best. As you know, I think Bunker's a robot. There might be some issues were I to write canonical stuff.
Oh boy.
Although technically, I mean, my characters, I am in that RPG book. My likeness is in that RPG book and my name. So do you know a really funny thing? I did not find that out until we put the Kickstarter together, that I was going to be in the RPG book, and they had already started writing some of it. So it's too late to be like, oh, I don't know. I agree, Braithwaite. Deeproot and Ray Manta both had me in stitches.
Oh, good.
Someone appreciates it for sure. At least one person. Probably a lot of people.
All right, so I made the basic character sheet for this character is basically I went for as much movement as possible.
Nice.
But then I went with melee so I have power melee, mobile melee, and tank with the idea that so it's just a
You're
melee
just gonna
character.
get in the mix and
Exactly, yeah.
beat the stuffing out of things.
Yeah.
Love it, love it.
Do we want to go with the custom character appearance, or do we want to go through some of the other ones?
So I'm not a fan of orange, as everybody knows. And by everybody, I just mean like the two of you.
Here, well, let's make a really
just white on white on white. Like I mean, it's sleek. It's
Well, let's see. Let's go through. So the themes, minimals. We're looking at the upper body themes right now. Street loose. I like that.
Okay.
I like that jacket.
Of course you do. You have a jacket that looks very similar to that jacket. I think you do. Listen. It's a little
I do
smaller,
own a leather jacket, or I need to get a new leather jacket because that one's been falling apart. It's like it'd have to like a fake one.
I don't know. The jacket on that one is a popped collar. Do you want to be that person?
Do I, or do I want us to make a person?
Do you want to make a person who goes around with a popped collar everywhere?
I mean, maybe.
We
just
can
like
go
a real tough guy.
So, you know what? That's actually a hoodie.
Oh, that's a hood. Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
a real casual everyday Joe. That's when you lose your hero in a blizzard.
Like if you'd rather, there's a jacket with a collar.
And Braithwaite seemed really into the pop collar look, so.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's what I heard was pop collar, pop collar, pop collar. If I can't have it, then throw this game away.
I went with the classic bodysuit for my hero.
Not surprised.
We could go full tech torso. That's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
Do we want to be a robot? Do we want to go for a robot look?
I mean, I like a robot look.
Be a robot.
Okay,
Be a robot.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, so let's see if we can. So that was within minimal, and then it was.
Was that Blizzard camo? It was.
Tech
Now we're doing something different.
Feet, tech feet. Oh, we gotta go back to hands.
Is there a tech head?
We're definitely gonna find out. Here we go. Tech. There's a tech cowl, so there's. I think we're gonna have a lot of options here. Tech cowl without ears. Tech cowl. Okay, so there's that. Let's see if we can get something. Full helmet. That's the thing.
I like full helmet better than cowl.
That's disturbing. Like that's like Android-ish.
I just like that. Big no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard
So
pass.
Maggie doesn't like masks, which is why it's always fun on Halloween to wear my no face mask.
Big no.
Okay, let's see if we're not going. Oh, there we go. How do you feel about that?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Like it's a tech style. It's a style. Okay, we'll go with the helmet thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
It was very Man in the Iron Mask for me for a second there, which is an old movie that nobody knows probably.
Oh, here we can go like really weird helmet there. A little bit of what's his name? Spider-Man villain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are you talking about like Doc Ock? Kind of, but not really. Never mind.
Mysterio.
Yeah, Mysterio.
Yeah, Mysterio.
This helmet is called.
The bodysuit reminds me of Doc Ock.
Yeah. This helmet is called the Stark helmet. That's very carefully named.
That's not as offensive to me. It does have like human facial features, but it's not bad.
I like the giant bubble helmet.
No,
I
it's
do
just
kind of like the.
no, it's just definitely a reference, but not quite.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Referencing what?
So do you want to go do bubble suit, bubble head?
Yeah.
Go.
Bubble
Okay.
head.
I think
Nothing better for speed.
eyes, hair, stuff doesn't matter then.
Yeah, that actually we made a really simple choice.
Here I'm going to take it off just really briefly to do these things, just in case we end up with like if there's like cutscenes or something without the helmet, without the suit on or something.
Cowboy hat? Yeah, I'm pro cowboy hat. I'm pro cowboy hat with the bubble.
I mean, this is actually yes, you can do this. Like this is actually pretty cool. Oh, okay, let's not do retro sunglasses that clip with the thing. Yeah. Here, we'll
Just
go
like a goth cowboy. I really dig that, actually.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Additional discs. I don't know what actually. That's probably head things again. That I'm not seeing anything. So, bandana. Do you want to cover the mouth too?
Yeah. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Safety first. So
That's
Safety
true.
first.
That is true. That is
safety
true.
first.
Okay.
I shouldn't make jokes about that. I do mean it. Safety first, but like.
Okay. So
Do we
then
have a ponytail, or am I crazy?
Yeah, there's
You
totally ponytail there.
Nice. I love it.
Like we can change the hair if we want to.
No. I mean, maybe like a bright, like crazy, like a purple
we'd have
ponytail.
We have more.
A purple ponytail. Something about that feels as though we might be making a My Little Pony-esque character with the cat. Like I don't know why. Something with a cowboy hat, the black and white.
Okay, let's see. Hair color. What color do we want that ponytail to be?
I already
You
said purple.
Said purple.
Other people can vote.
Like, do we like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, a touch of color.
Yeah, exactly. Just like it's a little pizzazz, if you will.
And then the skin color. I think we're just gonna leave the skin color exactly as is. Like we may never see it ever, but yeah.
A robot that's a fan of Chrono Ranger. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Apparently we can do all sorts of things to the hair. I'm gonna leave that alone though. Okay.
I'm gonna have so much fun when I play this.
Costume colors. So let's see. If we turn this part purple, what color do we want this part to be? That's now purple.
Interesting.
Or
Braith, what you pick? I pick purple for the hair.
Go with yellow. It contrasts nicely with the purple hair.
All right, there we go.
We're making Jody. We're making Jody the character right
now. Okay. The secondary color that is currently fuchsia. What color do we want that to be?
Alex, it's your pick.
Okay. I think with that secondary, I think we actually want that to kind of match the purple.
Okay, I can agree with that.
It's a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the third color, which is now green. What color would you like?
Green.
Just like that?
Yeah, no. I love bright green. It's hideous.
No, it's hideous. Can we make that purple too?
Yeah, fine. We should. It is
okay,
ugly. I admit that.
If we could do that. Like that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, that does look pretty good. We look tough. We look like we could take a hit.
So hero color, definitely purple if that matters.
We can have a sword?
I don't know. I just went to this final tab. It was like things we hadn't done yet, and I was like,
yeah. So this is picking so that's actually picking the color of your stance to like and hero background, just so that it pops out.
I see.
That makes sense.
So yeah, now you have to pick your style of like, do you want a melee weapon? Do you just fight with your fists?
Oh, I hadn't thought about it.
Like melee weapon, that sounds super cool.
Alex, pick a weapon. Pick a weapon of your choice.
It looks. Okay,
right now the item is Celtic sword, so that's what it's set to. Or is that Celtic? Classic sword.
Classic sword, yeah. Sci-fi axe. Ooh, that's cool. Sci-fi split sword.
Yeah, I like that it matches our colors.
Yeah. Sci-fi charge sword. I'm just looking at these. Or just. I don't know. I'm not.
A club.
That'd be really funny. Like a baseball bat. I just want like Jody as a cowboy with a baseball bat.
There's your Jody weapon. There's your Jody weapon.
That is your Jody weapon.
Okay, so let's use that weapon for the power melee stance, but let's use something different for. Man,
a lot of customization. This is really fun.
Yeah. And okay, the physics VFX, the physical shots are VF. So that's like the special effects. I feel like pink lasers.
Go for it.
Like that sounds right. Okay, and then
into it.
And then the mobile stance though. Let's do something less crowbar.
Do we have the sound voice actor stuff on? They mostly hear just the music. Somebody's asking in chat.
It should be. The only adjustments I made to the sound, and let's look at options here, is I just turned the master down most of the way so that it would match better with us.
Okay.
So if there's the voice should be fully maxed. So hypothetically.
Okay. I think that's fine.
There's always possibilities that, when you put computers involved in things, they do weird things.
Because computers together can do weird things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so for our mobile melee stance, what do we want to do with weapons or not there?
I don't know.
Seems like you'd need something a little bit more graceful than a crowbar.
That.
Like a mace.
Oh, is that an option?
I've got a hammer. Here's a hammer.
Hammer! Go with the hammer!
Go with the hammer. Definitely that hammer.
The most mobile of melee weapons.
Yes.
Yeah, super convenient.
And what is our VFX for that one?
I can't see the options.
It's like charges, lasers, shots, and it's like red, pink, physical, orange, green, electrical blasts, or blue for all those other things.
Electrical blast, maybe. I mean, that's a little Thor-ish, or some other magical character.
I mean, that's Thor is a Norse god. It is okay that Norse gods have electrical, like he's a god of thunder. It's okay.
Yeah, I can technically say that. You're right. But yeah, electrical blast would be kind of cool.
Okay. And then
our character's really goofy.
Then when we're tanking,
I don't know. Alex, you pick.
Okay, well, I think we're going.
I love the idea of different weapons for each stance.
Yeah, I think we're doing weapons all along. So we've got the crowbar, we've got the hammer. I feel like we go something like weirdly I think we go sword for the tank stance.
Is there a way to see the effect here? I forgot. Oh, to see what it would look like when you used it.
It seems like when I was in martial arts, then I was seeing maybe. Now I'm not at all.
You had the electrical effects. It had blue sparkles around your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that briefly on this one, but I don't know where it went.
You guys will just have to stay tuned until we use this character in action.
I don't see an option for a shield for any of my weapons.
Dang, a shield would have been really good for tanking.
But a katana is so not.
In the Pathfinder game that I'm playing with my friends, my friend Kurt has a fighter who has a giant spiked shield and then a small buckler, and those are his weapons.
Nice.
Perfect.
Isn't that
Can you do a shield? Oh yeah.
Isn't that a Dark Souls thing where you can do dual shield?
I have no idea. I just find it ridiculous.
So. I think that's true.
I've played Sekiro. I haven't actually played any of the Dark Souls games, but I feel like I've heard about people doing a dual shield build. All right.
Oh, so is that what we did at Katana? That's our tank.
Right. So we've got the crowbar, we've got the hammer.
Yes.
And then we have the katana.
Love it.
Now
we're very versatile.
We just need a name.
As long as it involves hitting things, we're very versatile.
Yes.
Naming is the hardest part.
Okay, do we want a human name? Do we want a weird robot name? Do we want an alien name? What realm of name do we want?
Define what's the difference between a human and a robot name and an alien name?
A robot name is
an alien name.
A robot name is going to be numbers and letters type thing, like C-3PO. A human name is a more normal modern name, or an alien name might be Zixrith Roof or something. I don't know.
I'm very tempted to name her Fighting Unit 1.
That's
I would be okay with it's an alias, right? It's not, or it doesn't even have to be a real name, right?
No, really her name is Fighting Unit 2.
Yeah, but she doesn't want anyone to know, obviously.
No, of course not.
Dolores 3.0. That's pretty funny.
Oh no, I fighting unit
That's
2
actually-
is one letter or one thing too long.
What do we put? Fightin'. Fightin'?
Maybe?
Just get rid of that G. She is a cowboy.
Wait, combat unit. And maybe I just can't put... I can't put 2 in? It will not let me put a number.
Dag nabbit.
Curses.
Combat unit S. Or D. D
Okay.
for Dolores.
D for Dolores. And by cool code name, I mean the right intersection of awesome and ridiculous.
Well, so the official name is Combat Unit D, but we all know that it stands for Dolores 3.0.
Yes. Brilliant suggestion. Thank you, Russ.
Okay, I am hitting save and continue.
Awesome. Well, I think that that's going to be it for us this time, but we tune in to see Dolores 3.0 in action. We didn't have a schedule set up for August yet, so just check our social media. We will probably discuss amongst ourselves what we want to do for August, but yeah, I guess no numbers were an option for that, for naming. But we will continue this venture with Dolores 3.0. And until next time, thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it, and check out our social media for more information about the next live stream is.
It's been a pleasure. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Oh wait, I'm gonna hit end on the wrong thing. We're professionals. Bye guys. Bye everybody.